transgender star from the show Euphoria.
Oh yeah, she's on the show, but I think she was in Dune as well.
Yeah. Here's the thing from it.
I also want to say, I don't give a fuck that they put an M on my passport. It doesn't change really anything about me or my transness. However, it does make life a little harder. Personally, I haven't tested it out yet. I'll find out next week when I have to travel abroad for the first time with my new passport. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come along with having to out myself to like Border Patrol agents and that whole gig much more often than I would like to or is really necessary. And this is just my personal circumstance. And thinking about other trans women who this might also be happening to, or other trans people, the list only gets longer as far as the intricacies that come along with the difficulty that this brings into like real life shit. This is getting very long, but I just want to say trans people are beautiful. We are never going to stop existing. I'm never going to stop being trans. A letter and a passport can't change that, and fuck this administration. And I don't really have an answer on what to do about this, but I feel it was important to share. This is real. So, yeah, fuck.
That is actually very interesting when it comes to...
What I don't understand is, did they mail her a new passport without her even having to reapply for one?
Or did hers expire and they just used what they had in their system previously, like the passport picture and all of that stuff, but decided to just send it with the M on it because they knew she was going to happen to apply for one?
Like, are all trans people automatically getting new passports, or do you, when you go to apply for it,
do they?
Because you have to. I guess when you apply for a passport, you have to also show your birth certificate, I think.
And I believe
some people. I'm just wondering what the actual process there is. Because some people also get their birth certificate changed, their gender on their birth certificate changed too. So if you do that, then can you still get a passport with the preferred gender?
Yeah. And couldn't you also but I've also heard counts from, I think, one person so far, but I've heard but there are kind of, I believe, other stories out there of people talking about having even though they put in, because of what happened last presidency in the United States, you were allowed to get an X as well on your passport, and because of what's going on now, people have tried to apply for that, and a lot of their passports right now are being held at the passport offices and not actually being able to be sent to them because of them trying to put
if you see where they show your passport, you see
stuff like that.
There it is, right there.
There it is, and here you go. This is what her passport looks like.
So the thing is, if you look at that, and she obviously put masking tape over the sensitive parts.
Yeah.
If you look at that, I mean, if she takes
there's the M right there.
Saying, but if she takes that to another country, right?
Yeah.
Like Canada or Australia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it shows that.
Yeah.
She passes completely, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna look at that and it's gonna say, oh, they put the W upside down and made an M because there's no way you're a male.
Yeah. Or they could potentially say, oh, are you a female trying to be trans, and B,
and pretend you're a male.
And pretend you're a male.
Are you male to
are
female?
You the trans person who's female to male?
Are you female to male? Yeah.
Instead of male to female.
Because she obviously passes so 100% well.
Yeah. And I told my person.
So it's just going to look well. It's going to cause more trouble.
Yeah.
Because they're going to think that they're trying to actually pull something over.
Instead of
more likely to get frisked and whatnot.
Yeah. And that's probably what the president right now wants to actually happen to trans people.
It's like,
And I find that very hurtful for the community, and also very
because actually any border security guard might look at that and
controlling,
think it's
and
a
I don't
fake.
like that.
You know, any border security guard might look at, oh, you faked this and you forgot to change your gender.
Yeah.
Or make it, you know, when you were faking this.
Because we've heard stories of people who had a picture of themselves, even in their transit, even as they're trans, they've had to get pictures of what they look like before they transitioned, and they've had them who they are now because of how they've had to update it, and they've had people, I mean, because they've transitioned while they've had their passport, and they've had people at security say, "Oh, you don't look like the person you are," and they've had to convince, "This is who I am. This is why I'm the way I am because of that." And some of them were accepting it, some weren't, thinking you were stealing someone else's passport.
I will say
no,
that.
It's your actual real name and everything lines up with it. And
Yeah, I will
you
say.
can prove it, but
I will say I don't know this actress at all.
yeah,
I don't know anything.
I don't follow her. I don't do whatever.
I've never seen the show Euphoria. Let's keep that up there.
But
I've never seen the show Euphoria.
Mhm.
I've never. I only know that she's up doing because I saw that mentioned.
Yeah.
So I don't really know about her background.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that she never changed her legal name because the name Hunter's like a what do you call it,
unisex.
unisex name.
Yeah.
You know, so that because their middle name James, that's a male name. So or maybe her dead name, or no, it's not even a dead name. Maybe her birth name is Hunter James.
Yeah.
And she just kept it.
Mhm.
You know, so that
Just for that part of it,
yeah.
because then it doesn't have to cost money to change it.
Well, she's a successful actress.
No,
so
I know,
she has
but
money.
I'm saying I know that, but like, so then she doesn't have to actually pay the big bucks to have it changed. Probably at the time when she did transition.
Yeah.
We don't know her real
I don't know
backstory and all that stuff, and all of that, and things like that. But that is very kind of scary to see things that are going on for trans people in America, because along with stuff like that, I've heard of a story, not a story, but someone I follow on TikTok and all of that, talking about talking about it and sharing the story, not really actually talking about it, but sharing the news about it, of how people who are 19 and under can't get affirming care in the United States as of when this law or whatever went through. And if you are a doctor who treats people at any age, 19 or under, you get caught with doing practices of HRT or gender care with that age group, you can get caught and taken to jail for doing it. And I find that very disrespectful and not what the name of the United States stands for, as in we the